Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Ume Z. Now this might be the best budget phone on the market, also known as the trap phone of the year. Now you can buy this from a bunch of different websites. I'll throw the links up in the description. The cheapest price I found it for was $220. Alright, so let's check this out. Beautiful presentation, metal box. Let's go over the specs first. Now for the CPU, you got the Helio X27, that's a deca-core Cortex, A72 plus 2.6 gigahertz. Now it's running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, but they say it's upgradable to Android 7.0 Nugget. Shout out to the Nugget boys. For the memory, you got 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage. Now this phone does feature dual SIM slots, so you can put in 2 SIMs or 1 micro SD card, so you do have expandable memory up to 256 gigs. Now you got a big giant 3,780 milliamp battery that does feature quick charge. Now they claim you could go from 0 to 100 in 100 minutes. So a little over an hour and a half for a full charge. That seems like a win. You got a 5.5 inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. Now that's 401 for the PPI Patrol. Now the camera. You got a 13 megapixel camera on the rear with dual focus and quad LEDs, and you got a 13 megapixel camera in the front. So you got two 13 megapixel cameras. Now this is a GSM phone, so it's definitely going to work on at&t and on T-Mobile. If you got Verizon or Sprint, you out of luck. All right, so let's check this out. Now, one thing I got to mention real quick. Don't confuse CDMA with WCDMA. Now, CDMA, that's Sprint and Verizon in the United States. WCDMA, that's something totally different. Now, some of these WCDMA compatible phones will work on Sprint and Verizon, but you're never going to get 4G. All right, GSM, you're good to go, but WCDMA, that's not going to work on Sprint and Verizon. You're not going to get 4G service. Now, as far as presentation, beautiful metal box. Let's pop this open. Okay, I might have to save this can right here. Inside, here's your phone. Let's see what this is. Okay, usual books and shit. Pluck them, file them to the side. Now, we're not going to have to take all this stuff out. Here's your charger. There's your SIM ejection tool. And here's your cable. Now, this is a quick charge. This is USB Type-C. I'm definitely feeling the red cable. And that's pretty much it. All right, no headphones. It is what it is. Here's the device. Now, this is actually gold with the white facing faceplate. Gold and white. Now, the phone is definitely a little bit thick. But I got to tell y'all, this feels so premium. Now, I got to say it one more time. It feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know my information. This is a go right here. Build quality, definitely feeling this. Now, it looks like it comes pre-installed with a screen protector. You can peel that off if you want, or you can leave it on. I'll probably peel it off. Why not? This is actually not really a screen protector. You could use it for one if you want, but I wouldn't. There's your 13 megapixel camera. Now, you do got a little soft LED light. That's for taking your selfies in the dark. So, nice little front-facing selfie flash. I like that. Fingerprint sensor on the front of the phone. Best placement right there. On the bottom, you got your dual speaker grills. One is a speaker, one is a mic. USB Type-C. There's your SIM tray. Headphone jack. Now here's your dual focus camera on the back, 13 megapixel. And you got quad LEDs. So you got 4 separate LEDs into that flash. Now, how's that going to make your pictures look better? We're going to find out. Power button, volume up and down. Now, I like phones that have the little flash camera for the selfies. That's a nice touch. Beautiful build quality on this. Nice and lightweight. A little bit on the thick side. I know. Giggity. All right, so let me put my information in real quick, and we'll check out some of the features. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I've been playing around with it for a couple of minutes, and I got to tell y'all, For 220 bucks on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a go. All right, now shout out to Ume. They doing it big right now in the trap phone game. They killing it. Now on a side note, a lot of people ask me, how come every time I unbox a phone, I always say it's a go? Well, you got to remember, this is not 2003 when 5 phones came out. 2 of them was good, 1 of them was okay, and the other 2 was trash. Those days is over. Right now, if you spend 200 bucks, pretty much any phone that you get is going to be minimum good. And some of them are going to be great. It all depends on what you're looking for. You might want the fingerprint sensor on the front, or you might like it on the back. You might want more of a stock Android experience like this one, or you might want more of the gimmicky features like the EMUI skin. You might want a better display. You might want a better build quality. You might be more interested in the camera. You might be interested in battery life. That all depends on you. But basically, all of these phones coming out right now, they're all pretty much good. Now, the Ume Z for 220 bucks, this is a major go. It's still missing a couple of things, and we'll talk about that real quick. Build quality. The build quality on this is excellent. Now, it's a little bit on the thick side. It feels a little bit thick. It's a unibody design, but it feels so premium, feels so good in the hands. Ladies, hit me on the DMs. You know the procedures. It's a go. Now, I like the look of it. At first, I was kind of leery about the white on the front and gold on the back. But after playing around with it for a few minutes, it does look nice. Fingerprint sensor. Fingerprint sensor does work. Now, it's not Hawaii. All right? It's not as fast as the Hawaii phones. But the fingerprint sensor does work 100% of the time. It's just not as fast like the on the 6X and some of the other budget phones. But it does work. I like it on the front better than on the back. So I'd rather have it a little bit slower and be on the front than super fast like on the Huawei phones and on the back where it's unusable for me. So fingerprint sensors a go. Now, as far as the display, 5.5 inches, so you're not going to have no problem with size. It's very bright. Let's put maximum brightness. All right, so the phone is bright, nice viewing angles. The colors do pop out. It looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Nothing to really complain about that. And like I said, 220 bucks. This is nice. Let's check out some of the features real quick. Now, when you go to your drop-down menu, let's see, do we got anything we need to look at? All right, so you got virtual button. Now, if you click that, you're going to notice, we'll turn that off. You see you got your on-screen buttons. Now you get to the touch capacitive buttons. Now, here's one of the downsides. The touch capacitive buttons don't light up. Now, it's only 2 buttons, so how long is it going to take you to memorize that? But I just don't like the fact that they don't light up, so I would probably leave it on-screen buttons just so you can have them. Now, the on-screen buttons are customizable. You got your audio profiles. You do got screencasts. All right, so cast your phone right to your smart TV and your battery saving. All right, so that's pretty much it for the drop-down menu. You could get rid of all of these at once. Now, let's go to settings real quick. All right, you got turbo download. Okay, let's hit more. Now, here's one of the drawbacks to most of these trap phones. No NFC. Now, that's not the biggest deal in the world, especially when you're only paying 220 bucks. You can't really be crying about everything. But I like having NFC on my phones because I got a lot of, Bluetooth speakers that tap and pair with NFC. And I use Samsung Pay, Android Pay. So it depends. And I like to switch phones a lot. So you want to put all your information in. The tap and pair is a lot faster than backing up for memory. It is what it is, though. No tap and pair, no NFC. Can't really complain. All right, let's go to display real quick. Now you got your clear motion video fluency enhancer. You see the difference? That's a little bit gimmicky. It's a little on the gimmicky side, but you do got it. Something to play with. You got your mirror vision. All right, now, again, more gimmicky stuff. You'll probably never use that. You got your adaptive brightness. I tend to leave that off and just leave the phone on maximum brightness. You can change the color temperature. Now, this looks a little bit different than some other phones. You're going to have to use the scroll bar. If you don't know what you're doing, just leave it alone. Now, sleep after 30 minutes. Why not? You got your daydream. Let's see. You got your screencast. Pretty much it. Now, one of the things I will say about this phone, it's not heavy on the features. All right, and I'll show you right now. Let's go to battery. Now, it shows you right now I got 69%, so I got approximately 3 hours left. All right, so that's not bad. This is a big giant battery in here. Let's see. Let's go to memory. All right, so got a lot of gigage left. Only used 1.5 so far out of 32 gigs. That ain't bad. Let's see now. Here, check this out. Now you got your notification LED. So it's right up here in the corner. You can set this for when it's charging. So when I plug the charge in, you get a little notification light that pops up. When you get low battery, you can have a notification. So this way, as soon as you pick up your phone, if you see that notification light on, that means you got low battery. You got missed calls. Now you can turn this on and change the colors. So you got 3 colors. You got red, blue, and green. Notification lights, that's important nowadays. And one of the best features about this phone too, on the low, you got that front-facing flash for your selfie cam. That's pretty dope. Incoming calls, we'll leave that as green. Now, buttons. You can change the buttons. Now, the stock setup was the first way, was the second way, with the recently used apps button right here and the back on the front. That was killing me. I was getting ready to say that could almost make the phone unusable for me, but when you take it to settings, now you can put it back to the way that everybody's comfortable with, and you got your virtual button on the top. That's the same that we went over in the drop-down menu. Background task clear. You can set which apps won't get cleared. So if you're always on YouTube and you like to pick up where you left off, click that button and it won't clear the background data. And let's see, you got your schedule on and off, your standard accessibility features, and that's pretty much it. So no motion gestures. All right, no motion gestures, no flip to answer, no pick up to dial, none of that stuff. That's why I said this is more like a stock Android phone experience. So if you look at the OS, all right, this is pretty much stock, nothing fancy, no gimmicky stuff, just your wallpaper and your widgets, not too much stuff. Now, in some ways, that's pretty good because on a $250 phone, you know you don't got the flagship processor, so you don't want all of these gimmicky features to start slowing down your phone. Take a look at the LG V20 if you want to know what I'm talking about, and that's a flagship processor, but all of those features and all that stuff, after a while, you start to get bugs. Your phone starts to lag. If you're buying this as a backup phone, you don't need all that stuff. You want to make sure that when you pull out your phone and you hit that button, your phone turns on. You hit that fingerprint sensor, screen turns on. Now, one thing about the fingerprint sensor, you got a little vibration on this. So it's not like the Huawei ones where you just touch and it activates super quick. Now, that one did work just now. But once you hold it down, you'll feel a little vibration. See, if I go like that too fast, it won't open. You got to wait to feel that little vibration. Now, on the Huawei phones, that's a one touch. You see the difference? You don't have to wait for a vibration. That's a one touch open. So Huawei makes the best fingerprint sensors, but this one is no slouch. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, let's go to sounds. Let's go to sounds and notifications. All right. Now, you got sound enhancement. Now, this works the same on the Ume Plus. You got your audio enhancer for your headphones. Now, there's no hi-fi DAC, but once you turn that on, it will make the music louder. And the same thing, the volume booster for the speaker, it does work. All right, and you got your surround sound and your call switch mode. And I'll give you an idea of how that looks right now. So let's go to our YouTube. Let me pull up a video real quick. And we'll do a little sound test. I have my typical sound test video. Why not? Now, I got the volume boost off. So I'm going to put it next to the mic. Let's get max volume. Yeah. Now, the speaker doesn't sound bad at all. Now, I'm going to go to settings and turn the volume boost on. Now, listen close. I'm turning it on right now. So that's volume boost on. Now, here's volume boost off. Turn it back on. So the volume boost actually does work. Now, this is one of those times where it's not a gimmick. Here's the display when you're watching a video. Nice viewing angles. Looks good. Hold up. Let me turn this off real quick. All right. Now, speakers. As far as the speakers on the bottom. Not the best in the world, but better than the 6X. This one sounds so flat and plain. At least this one is a little bit louder, and you can actually hear more of the instruments and especially the bass. So the speakers on this, pretty good. Now let's take a look at the camera. All right, so I'll take a quick photo. Let's go to the camera real quick. Now, when I say real quick, that means I'm gonna take a long time. Now, the camera on this is actually pretty good. 13 megapixels. I just took about 4 pictures right there. Let's view it. We'll view it in gallery. Okay, hold on a second. Here we go. Now the camera on this, now if you notice, it does look a little bit darker. All right, the color reproduction is a little bit darker, but it is crystal clear. You can see the little scratch on the side of the case. So the camera on this is pretty good. Now, am I going to say this is the best camera? No. Let's go through some of the features on the camera. Let's go to settings real quick. Now you got your self timer. This is an important button, sound. All right, so let's turn the sound on. This is what it sounds like if you don't turn that on and you're taking pictures. Oh, did I click it? Okay, sound is on. Oh, I got the volume. Let me turn the volume up on this. Oh, you see, I'm taking pictures using the volume button. Hold on a second. Let me turn this up because I was playing with that just now. All right, here we go. I got the volume up now. This is what it's going to sound like when you take a picture with the volume up. You hear that sound? That's annoying. So now you got the settings. Turn the sound off. No shutter sound. I like that feature right there. What else? You got your GPS location, face detection, voice capture, zero shutter, self timer, gesture shot, smile shot. You got burst photos, 40 shots at once, anti-flicker. Now, a lot of this stuff is gimmicky, but it is what it is. You got HDR. You can turn that on and off. Turn your flash on and off. Now, you got different modes. You do got pro mode. So if you look on the side, there's your pro controls, ISO, white balance, all that good stuff. You got panorama. Let's keep, now I'm swiping back the other way. This is photo. You got face beauty, which you can adjust. And you got videos. Now, let's go to the settings on the videos. Video quality 1080p. So no 4K videos. Let's see. Oh, matter of fact, I'm lying. Check this out. You do got 4K video. So that's automatically a step up from the Hawaii 6X. And this is what I was talking about. Now, when you're buying budget phones or trap phones or backup phones, one of the things that might be important to you is camera. 4K video on the Ume, no 4K video on the Hawaii. So that could be a deal breaker right there. You see where I'm going? Let's keep it moving. Let's go back to photos real quick. All right, so in photos, let's go to settings. Go to photo size, 13 megapixels. Now you do got a front-facing flash. Let me turn that on real quick. Front-facing flash for your selfies. Oh, let's see. Now I'm not trying to be in the picture because I look like shit right now. All right, front-facing flash. I like that. Let's exit out of there. All right, so the camera on this, pretty good. 13 megapixel on the front, 13 megapixel on the rear. The dual focus. Now, the dual focus, I didn't really see a difference. Maybe when I take it outside, we'll see. But in the house and under this direct lights, I didn't see any difference. The best parts about this phone is the build quality. I would say the speakers are pretty good. Battery life. All right, that's gonna be a go. Bigger battery than in the 6X. And none of that gimmicky stuff, no motions and all that. Just a smooth, fluid, pretty much stockish Android experience. It's not 100% stock, but if you're looking for that stock Android experience, this is pretty much close to it. And the same thing like on the Ume Plus. Pretty much stock. Now, this phone is even cheaper. Anyway, so that's the Ume Z. That's the drop test for you. Matter of fact, let's do another little drop test. There goes your drop test. That's the Ume Z. Now, check this out. They do have accessories for this, which is another plus. Now, when you buy the 6X, you're just buying it, and that's it. You probably could get a case here and there, but not too many. With the Ume Z, check this out. Now, you got the Ume Z, the Magic Glass. This is 9H on the hardness scale, ladies. Let's check this out. Let's see now. All of this stuff comes in these metal containers. Am I going to have to activate savagery? All right, no, good. All right. There it goes, popped out. All right, so easy to put on. Step 1 and step 2, wet and dry. And let's take a look at the glass. Tempered glass. Let's slap this on real quick. Let's see how long. Let's see if this is one of those. Oh, check this out. Now, I just hit the recently used apps, and I noticed you got your trash can. Get rid of them all at once. That's an important feature for me. All right, so let's slap this screen protector on really quick, and we'll see. Shout out to the squeaky chair, too. I know the chair be making mad noise. Let's shout out to Xerxes, too. She in the cut. Clocking, stalking. All right, so we're just going to wipe this down. Now, where's that glass at? All right, the glass disappeared on me. Oh, here it goes. All right, so only one sticker. Just going to peel this off. We'll put this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's drop this on. Now, I usually do the two tap system and let gravity take care of the rest. Is that gravity? Who knows? All right, but basically now you just got to wipe this down. Let me wipe it down real quick. All right, I just wiped it down. Bubble-free installation. Now, I haven't put on a screen protector in a while. I don't really use these too much these days, but if you're buying this phone for a little kid or something, then you're going to want to get that tempered glass. Now, let's take a look at some of the cases. All right, so they do sell accessories. First, we'll take a look at the Z case. Now, check this out. This is kind of unique right here. I like this already. This is the Z case. This is kind of funky right here. Let's throw this on. Now, this just covers up your camera. Got the Z on the back. This is kind of dope right here. This is for those people that don't like to use cases, but you will have your corners protected. That's going to absorb a lot of the shock when you drop your phone, and it keeps the camera lens from hitting the table when you put your phone face up. This is kind of dope right here. All right, so that's the Z case. I like that. Let's see, we got two more. Let's go through these real quick. This is how they come. Little package like this. Now, this is the plain clear gel skin case. Let's slap this on. Just a gel skin case. I gotta make some case videos, man. I miss making the case videos. All right, let's see. No razivity on this, but it's just gonna protect the back of your phone. I like this Z shit right here. Let's save that for last again. I'm gonna rock out with that. And we got one more. This should be the S-View window case, but let's see. Yep, we got the S-View window case. Let's open this up. Let me do the smell test. Okay. This has some, kind of feels like rubber. Oh, this is nice. Nice felt material on the inside. This is a weird feeling case, but it feels good. Extra grip. This is a real grippy style case. Let's slap this on. And you do got the S window. Let's see if this activates by itself. Yep, activated by itself. All right, let's see if it's any functionality. Okay, you can play your songs. That's pretty cool. I don't got any music on here, but activates by itself. All right, so this is the S-View case. Oh, look at that. Little Ume branding on it. Shout out to Ume for low prices. They're giving some quality stuff right here, though. I like the Z, though. We're going to rock out with the Z. This is dope. A lot of phone companies, y'all speaking, y'all need to come out with something like this. This is hot. Anyway, so that's the Ume Z. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I'll see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spot, one to beam up.